What's up, guys? Welcome back. You're watching the Game Dad play Final Fantasy 16. We are right near the very end of the game. We've got a few side quests left to do. Let's start off over here. Who do we got here? Dorys.
Sid, do you have a moment?
Yes, I do.
By all means.
By all means, Dorys.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When aether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Then we go together.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Dorys.
See, this is what a side quest should be. Not just a simple, hey, go fetch me some herbs. So I could make some potion or something. Here we are.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Well, as long as nothing killed him, he should be alive if he's a bearer.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer. I hope. Locked up tight.
So we need a key. Okay, here we go, this way. Now this is cool. This is like a full dungeon in here. Writ of designation.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Oh, it said something about a creature? The purpose of this facility is to rear and train Akuza beasts for deployment on the field. Oh, nice. So we're going to have a cool boss at the end of this. Find and rescue the captive bearers. Do we go up or do we sweep the first floor first? What do we got here? Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza.
They were feeding bearers to it.
Ugh.
This is even worse than I'd feared.
People are savages.
Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs.
All right, let's go meet Dorys.
Getting on.
This beast has got to be here somewhere. Do we have a map of this place? No, not really. Can we get into any of these cells? This looks like a dead end, so we should actually go this way first. Oh, we got a mage here. Here she is.
No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Back
Perhaps
to the
it will
first
fit
floor.
one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
These people never stick together. I guess he can handle himself, though. But she probably can't.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Oh, man.
Survivor. She sounds close.
Sounds like a little girl or something.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Poor kid.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Oh, there he is.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Dorys, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
Let's take it out.
It's out there waiting for me.
Oh, it's a behemoth.
I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
All right, how do we get to it? Slay the Kuza beast. Oh, here we go. Come on, baby. Kuza beast. Oh, it's a hunt. A rank hunt.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
Ouch. Man, this thing's good.
That's better. Thanks, boy.
There we go. Got him. That was a big stagger attack. 72,000. Behemoth Shackle.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
What was that look?
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
Man, that's sad.
No. Of course
It's
not.
just like this game. There's no happy ending. Everybody's dead.
I
We
think
just
that she's
saved a
looked
girl.
after from now on. It's the least I can do.
They didn't have to make every story so sad in this game.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him.
I guess
How he
not
fought
knowing would
to
be
the
even
bitter end
worse.
To save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Dorys. We'll be counting on you.
There's another level up. 48. Hey, we got something new we could grab here from Desiree.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Genji gloves.
You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Let's check it out. Genji gloves. Increases damage dealt by 5%. Sounds pretty good. Is there just one more quest here? Oh, we got more here. And then another one here. They just never end. You know, let's go to the map. Because there was a couple out here. Like here, there's one in Tabor. For Cyril.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
All right, we'll go help this guy.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
All right, let's go save this dude. There's a whole town behind it. What are these people doing? They're just sitting there praying.
Turned.
How are they safe?
And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah, did you too heed the call?
What?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our
They
sin.
go Akashic or something?
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house. toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him. They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair is still alive. Let's go and find him.
This is insanity. Why don't we stop them and tell them, hey, you know, Barnabas is dead. You guys don't have to do that. You shouldn't do that. Here he is. He's alive. He's going to be a Kashyyyk.
Are you with the Undying?
I am.
Ah.
And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings.
It's called insanity.
I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashyyyk. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
It's not a god. It's an elevator, bro. It's an old elevator.
An aether flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Nice.
Come on. Over here!
I'm surprised there's not more.
What now?
See? It's just a huge elevator, everybody. Something big's coming up for sure. Boss fight. Man, these endgame side quests are awesome. We've had some good battles. Look at this. I wonder if it's another hunt.
We meet again.
Nope, not a hunt.
I've I've killed your kind before.
Oh, those blow up too. Let's let everything cool down and we'll get them staggered. There we go. Nice. This might finish him off here. It's gonna be close. Got him. It was a good fight.
Damn it.
And now they're all gonna turn from the ether flood.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik.
This guy's so messed up.
To achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord.
They are saved.
Man, every side quest in this game ends so brutally sad so far. Maybe not everyone, but the last two in this episode. Jesus.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Are you buying or selling?
Stop and restock our
A
potions.
fine choice.
Nobody else has that last
Go
elixir,
safely.
huh? We used the only one we had.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an aether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
It was his choice.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
He's got a point.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
They're devoted. These Undying. No doubt about that. Got another orichalcum, but we needed it's like a blade steel, some type of steel material is what we need to make the new sword. All right, guys, we'll end this episode here in Dalimil, and we'll pick it up next time, closing out all these side stories. Take care, everyone.